Hi everyone, it's been a while since my last video, so I thought I'd just make a quick one to show my new British bracelet. I'm a huge Anglophile and I've really loved British culture for as long as I could remember, so with the new fall Pandora charms that had so many new British charms, I thought it was a no-brainer to do a British bracelet finally. I actually just reconfigured a bunch of older charms that I already had, and so the bracelet came together quite quickly. So here's the complete product. This is a 7.5 silver bracelet, all silver. And pretty much I started with the oxidized crown that came out earlier this year. That's definitely a must for any Anglophile. Plus, you know, we're all queens, right? Next we have the cricket bat. And this one is Australia, I think, exclusive. This one I got from a good friend overseas. Of course, we don't play cricket here, so I'm not really quite familiar with the sport. But I'm assured that it is played in England. And of course we've got the teacup, traditional teacup for English tea. And then next we've got the sapphire birthday bloom, excuse me. This one got retired earlier this year, last year, and it's been replaced by the lapis. So this is actually quite dark. It almost looks black, but it does have a flash of blue in the sun. This one is the CZ Waves. This one's been long retired. The waves for England being an island and surrounded by water. This one's the new taxi. It's actually got a British flag on top, which is pretty cool. So I guess they have the traditional taxi, or the car still there for all the taxis. So this is what that represents. I decided to go with the globe clips because you know, it's for travel, and also you can see England, sort of. Maybe right there on the tippy end. So these are actually pretty cool and detailed. You've got the latitude and longitude grids on it. Very detailed. I like those a lot. And this was the special Catherine and William charm that came out for Kate and William's wedding back in 2010, I believe. Maybe 2011. Not so good with memory. This one is actually a lapis, but it's supposed to represent Diana's sapphire ring. But lapis is a little cheaper, I think, so that's why that one's that one. And then next one we have the Royal Baby Carriage. That's the brand new special limited edition that just came out for the birth of their baby. There you go. And that has the silver, or the gold crown with the clear CZ, and it has Royal Baby 2013 on the back. Not sure if you can really see that. I've posted a lot about that one, so this one's I think it's pretty cool. I know a lot of people had some issues just because it was a modification of an existing charm, but a lot of their, you know, specials are like that. And then this was a special dangle from 2012. It was also a limited edition. It's got the Union Jack on the front, and then the year 2012 on the back. This one was released for the Olympics. It's got the olive branch around there, crest for the Olympics. I believe there was an issue with licensing, so they pulled that one actually pretty quickly. Next we've got the Red Poppy. This one's for the Flanders Field poem, and the poppy representing veterans, so I think that's a pretty popular symbol in Britain. Next we've got the teapot. We can't have the teacup without the teapot, so we've got one there. And it's actually a pretty small charm. It's got a dot of gold on top, but it's pretty small. Alright, and again the globe clips. And then next we've got the Princess Tiara Dangle, my princess. I believe it says it's engraved on the top. Probably can't read that. But this one's actually a little bit delicate. I've heard there's some issues with the dangle coming off, but I haven't had any problems. So, you know, if that's ever an issue, I believe you can take that back to the store. So, of course, the princess for the royalty, British royalty, which I'm also a big fan of. I just love following the British monarchy there. Alright, and this one was also released last year. This one came with the British dangle. It's got the Union Jack on top, and this is the famous double-decker buses. Next, we've got another new charm from the collection. It's released in the fall, and it's called The World's a Stage, and it's definitely for drama, theater geeks, but it also has the quote, to be, I don't know if you can tell, to be or not to be engraved on top. I've taken a bunch of photos, so hopefully you can see that one better. This one's pretty cool. I really like it. Kind of an interesting thing, though, is that it's hollow. It's completely empty inside, so it's an open works without threads. Hopefully that won't be confusing to anyone, but you know, if you did get it, don't worry. It is real without the threading. Next, I've just got a moonstone charm. I thought to pair the colors with a muted red, white, and blue, of course, for the colors of the British flag. Nothing standing out, no Muranos or anything like that. But you know, I've got the blue here, the white, the blue, the red, the enamel of the flags all throughout here. So I thought that would be a good combination. And then we've got another new charm. It's called London Calling. It says "Call Me" on the bottom. This one's actually really impressive. I really like this charm. It's got tiny little engraved details all around the side. In the front it says telephone. On the side it says Pandora, and then it has the hallmark. And then the other side says telephone. But it's also got a teeny tiny Pandora crest on top, logo. So that's really cool. It also has a Union Jack on the top. Famous, the UK famous for their red telephone booths. Also a great charm to have for any Doctor Who fans. And this red, though, is slightly more pinkish, so don't be surprised if it's not red. And then lastly, we've got this Pearl of Wisdom. It's just a lovely pearl clip. I always like to end my bracelets with a clip on the open end and then a open works on the other end, so that way you can maximize your bracelet real estate. And this way nothing gets caught on the threads, and I can make sure that nothing gets stuck. So that's my British bracelet, my big fan of, or I guess Anglophile bracelet. I really like it. It's, like I said again, it's pretty muted in terms of color. There's not a lot of big pops of color, but there's definitely, you know, interspersed red, white, and blue theme. I really love that Pandora does so many different charms, and it seems like they're getting more and more detailed. I really liked all the little nuggets that you can find on the new ones. Some of my favorites, of course, are the London Calling, the World's a Stage, and the new Taxi. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of reviewing my bracelet, and I'll see you next time.